We are live on the YouTube. Hopefully some people will turn up. It's been a while since I've been live. It's been a fuck ton. But good evening all. We'll just wait for some people to come in. And it's been a while since I've been live. I tell you. We shall see who turns up. So we'll see who turns up. I need a drink. I know what I've done with it. There it is. See who turns up and go from there, I guess. Just move my light away. See if anyone cares that I'm live. Probably not. No one cares. Nobody cares. No one gets 2 claps on live. That are like, oh, we are her lives. Yes. So if I go live just for a bit, I ain't got a lot to say, but you know, apparently people miss me. I don't know why. I don't even miss myself. But we'll give it a chance to share. Because I haven't loaded anything in days. About a week. It's been about a week. I've been sick. I've been ill. I've been covering not 1, but 2 stores. I am physically and mentally drained. I'm so tired. I just need a couple of days off. I'm so tired. I've got tomorrow and Tuesday before I've got any time off. And then I've done 10 out of 12 days. Excuse my face. It is sore because I've had a cold and that's just my face. But we're going to get into some bits in a little while. I have been keeping up to date with Eli. Boy, have I been keeping up to date with Eli. God. It's like watching clowns in a clown car. You just wonder how many stupid people you can fit in one space. We're going to see who turns up. And we'll go from there. I'm sure nobody probably cares that I'm live. I mean, I haven't been live in ages, so why would anybody? But I just thought I would pop on and just see if anyone missed the Raven, I guess. See if anybody misses me while I've been off the YouTube doing other things that make me money. More money than YouTube can make me. But I have been watching Eli. I have been watching him. Have I been watching him? He has, as you will see, the title of this stream is what comes to mind with the word life coach? I think the title was what do you think of when you hear the word life coach? What do you hear when you hear the word life coach? Do you hear someone with experience, charisma, personality? Well, Eli's devoid of all them, so we'll have to find something else. But yes, this is an Eli barrage stream. I've been watching him for the last week or 2 while I've been dying of diseases that I just cannot get rid of. As you could probably hear, I've still got it. I'm like getting sick as a dog. I haven't stopped working, which is probably why. I just need a break. Just a break. A couple of days, a week, a month, a year. Any break right now would theoretically help me. But yes, I'm not getting that. So all of these titles people use are just an excuse to be a gobshite. Hey, Gordo. His gig economy stuff. Holy shit. If anyone could walk into a community and think that they could just like run it and come out unscathed is crazy. I mean, look at how many communities he's tried to overthrow. He tried to overthrow James Cox's hashtag I'm a creator. That didn't work. He tried to steal all of JB's people. That didn't work. He tried to mooch on over and steal all of Lycan Legion. That didn't work. I'm going to give you a heads up, Eli. You're probably doing it wrong. Who knew? But I have watched him bits and pieces. I haven't watched all of him because the gig economy stuff is possibly one of the most mind-numbingly boring things I've ever watched. And that even puts listening to him reading fucking Reddit posts to a whole new fucking level of boredom. You know, I thought the Reddit posts were like as low as he could go. They were just fucking tedious, long-winded, snooze fest kind of posts. And then he then decided to have Dawn on his channel, which me, when he said Dawn was coming to the channel and she was going to bring a bit of pizzazz and a bit of this, that, and the other to the channel, she hasn't really, has she? I mean, she hasn't brought nothing. Let's be honest. She hasn't brought nothing to the channel. And then on top of that, he then pronounces he's in the gig economy, you know, and you think, ooh, some juicy stuff is coming, and it's just fucking boring. It's just boring again. And then I heard him, was it going after Barbara the other night? Where did this come from? You're just targeting Barbara now? So Barbara made a comment on you. So Barbara went on a live stream and talked shit about you. How many people haven't? You name me people on this platform who have at one time or another had a slight beef with you and not gone to a different channel to slag you off. To be honest, I don't really follow him anymore like I used to. He's that boring. I would rather use my time constructively. Yeah, I've watched bits and pieces, but honestly, the whole gig economy thing is just a fad for him. It's a fad. It's a phase. He's not going to get anywhere. He's not going to get anywhere. It's just not feasible to waltz into a community, be a complete dick, and somehow just assume that people are going to like you. I mean, do you not look at the world around you and look at other communities and go, well, I was a douche in that one and that didn't work. Hey, maybe we should try a different tactic this time. You know, maybe not be a complete moron. I mean, it's a 50-50, isn't it? He could find a community at some point that open-armed welcome him. You know, Eli's here, all hail Eli. But I don't think it's going to happen. And the way he's been recently, he's been a bit of a dick. I mean, going at Barbara when she literally went on a panel and said stuff about him. How many people have gone on panels and said shit about Eli? How many people have gone on a panel and said shit about Eli over the entire 6 years? There are so many people, you cannot count them on one hand. It is a proverbial shit show of haters on one platform. He does the same thing, what every community he tries joining, just rinse and repeat. I've heard it all before, yeah. He goes into community and he wants to tell them all that he's got trolls and that we're bad people and that we're just trying to destroy him. No, we're not just trying to destroy you, Eli. We are trying to tell people that your life coaching wouldn't even be worth paying 99 cents for. You are a bottom rate 99 cents, and that's being generous, life coach. $200 an hour for your life coaching, I wouldn't pay a cent. 1 cent would be enough. You are a 99 cent coach. You offer nothing of value. You never have done, and you never will. Now, you've tried the gig economy. For some reason, you think 4 months is enough to become a guru of the gig economy. I had a quick glance at his last video. I lasted barely a minute before I was booked. A whole minute? Wow. Gordo, a whole minute? You excel. I literally look at the title now and go, oh, it's gig economy. It's boring as fuck. The gig economy stuff doesn't interest me. I've done pizza delivery. I've done food delivery before. Would I call myself a guru? No. Was it the best job in the world? No. Were the tips crap? Sometimes. Some days were better than others. Did I enjoy it? No. That's why I don't do it anymore. Did I come on YouTube and berate the company I was working for and shit all over them? No. Have I made endless live streams about a job that I don't want anymore? No. Did Dawn apply her makeup with a builder's trowel? She looks awful. What's wrong with Dawn? Oh, has Megadesk arrived? Has Megadesk arrived? Have they got their new desk set up? Is that what you're talking about? Did Eli's fancy desk come so they can sit side by side? Have they loaded a video with that? Where is everyone? Come on, people. I'm live streaming. Get your asses in it. You should have more people than this. Where is everyone? So Dawn and Eli have made a video. I have to inspect. So what is it? Which channel is it on? SB. Is that you, Sarah? I don't want to dox you. Is that Sarah? SB? Or is that... I can never tell. Is that you, Sarah? I don't know, but she looked like Coco the Clown? What did I miss? I'm hoping that's Sarah. Coco the Clown. Where? Is that on his... Is that... Oh, it's on... Oh, Dawn and... Oh, no. Which fucking channel is it on? This one. Hang on. Wait a minute. Live stream. No. Video. Dawn and Eli, why people devalue. This is my Sarah Boone sock. Okay. I've just got to take a look at how awful. Apparently. Wow, holy. In the modern world with Coach. Oh, holy fucking Jesus. This one. You talking about this one? Is that the one, Gordo? Where it's fucking little. How is she sitting there? Look at it. Okay, look. I can't play it because the dickhead will bloody flag me because, you know, he's a moron. Why is he here and she's down here? I thought... Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Did he say that Megadesk would say they could be next to each other? Did I miss that part? When Megadesk, as I'm calling it Megadesk, him and her were going to be sitting the same level. Like that. How much bluster did she use? Oh, hang on. Oh. Let me get back onto it. Hang on. Oh, hang on. We're gonna have to do some zooming. Hang on.
GYN dump.
Oh dear God. Dun dun dun. There you go. But dun, dun, dun. Obviously it's a bit. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Look. Cross between a whore and a prostitute. YOLO! Hey, Coachy. If you can share this out to people, that would be great. I have put it in the Discord and that. Wow, that is some fucking makeup. Has she had a haircut as well? Take her away. You're scaring me. Oh, oh, oh. I ride in fear. Ride away in fear, more like. Holy Jesus. Wow. Is this Bozo the Clown? Jesus, fuck me. Wow. So we are still no closer to them being on the same level. So what is this? Let me see if I can get it on StreamYards. Hang on. Let me see if I can screen share it on StreamYards so we can like pick apart this shit show. Let me see if I can get it on StreamYards and then I can because I can't get into trouble as long as I don't play it because Mr. Dickhead will fucking flag me. There you go. Thank you, J-Rom. So, looking at this picture here, she is still further back. Not only is she further back, she's higher and lower than him. So, you know what he's still doing. Okay, so I'm going to analyze this. He's still trying to show dominance of him being the forefront of the channel and her being behind. Am I missing something there, or is that how it looks? Is this how it looks to everybody else? He's still asserting his dominance by being at the forefront of the shot, and she's still in the background. Is that how I see it? He said they were going to be on the same level. Are we just going to level it out at some point? Or I don't understand. Megadesk was meant to have them at the same level. They were going to be the same height. They were going to be the same distance. It looks wrong. And he still looks fucking grey. You can have the best lighting, the best fucking mics in the world. It looks shit, Eli. What's with the vacation behind you? What has that background got to do with the topic? Even the background's tacky because it has nothing to do with the topic. The topic is irrelevant to the background. And she looks like a fucking clown. Now, I know you're at peace with Eli, Sarah, and I get that. So I obviously I'm going to slag Eli off, and you know you're on board with it, or you're not. But I don't get the whole. I don't get it. Why is he so far? He's forwarder than hers. He's taller than hers. She looks like she came out of a burlesque club after going round a pole. And he still looks pale. He is the worst lighting technician I think I may have ever met. He doesn't know how to do lighting very well. He doesn't really. It doesn't look good, does it? Let's be honest. I mean, I still give my opinion, even though we're at peace. Okay, cool. Just as long as I know. But yeah, Megadesk was meant to like bring them together height-wise, synonymous with being mutually, I don't know. I don't know how he wants this setup to look. It still looks wrong. Everything is wrong. The background is wrong. It doesn't go with the topic. The lighting is wrong. He still looks pale. She looks like a slapper. If you are a life coach, you are meant to have some kind of decorum, some kind of look about you. She looks like a slapper who's giving life coaching advice. I've been so friendly. They need to be on the same level. Lighting. He had a whole show with Dana and didn't have this issue. No. Smash the like button. Show some sisters some love. Thank you, Cuck. He has been on YouTube too long to have these issues there. Why can't he just fucking sort it? Like, come on, Eli. You got what? The best equipment, the best lighting, the best this, that, and the other, and you can't fucking work it out? Like, come on, Eli. You are better than this. You are much better than this, Eli. This guy is weird as fuck. Well, that's a way of putting it. I mean, yeah. I would say so. Why is Eli such a poo, says Beach. Nothing but silicone. Hey, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much love. Thank you, silicone. How are we doing today? Well, there we go. How are we all doing? Are we enjoying Eli's new look? What do we think? The cuck and the slut? The cuck and the slut. Yeah, I'm still not feeling it. I'm still not feeling it, Eli. The lighting, the color, the background, the fact she looks like a slut. I mean, she's got the tattoos out. Which one is the slut? Oh, it's a hard pick. I mean, it's a hard one, isn't it? Maybe a bit of both. Maybe they both are, the cuck and the slut. I mean, it's like putting lipstick on a pig. It's like lipstick on a pig. You know, Eli's going to come back and say, oh, at least she makes an effort. She looks like a dog. Mutton dressed as lamb. The Swinger and the Cuck Show. Hey, Dawn's Brewery. Welcome to my channel. Nothing, way too much red on the cheeks. I can't stand. Yeah, way too much blush. Way too much red lipstick. She looks like a hoe. She looks like a hoe. She's come on here dressed like a slut to give life coaching. I'm sorry, but have you ever been to a life coach or a psychiatrist that looks like this? Have you ever walked into a psychiatrist's office? They've got their tattoos out and they look like a slut. Anybody? Anybody had a psychiatrist that looks like a slut? I mean, please let me know if you have, because I'd be interested to know if they look like a slut. Hey, Bodacious with the $3.50. I know I've been off the scene. Have you all missed me? Have you all missed me? I'm sure you haven't. Thank you, Bodacious. So, I mean, I honestly thought that Eli would, I don't know, try a bit harder. Mustard dressed as lamb. Yeah, absolutely. The red rouge, the bright red lipstick. I don't know what she's trying to convey. Is she trying to convey she's happy? Because darling, it's not working for you. Bozo the clown would like his red back. I mean, I could be a bit judgy, okay? You know, judgy wudgy and all that. Maybe I'm being a bit too judgy. Would someone say I'm judging too much? I mean, am I judging too much? I don't think so. Eli promised a lot. He said that the desk was going to bring them to the same level. The lighting would be good. The sound would be good. He even promised us good quality content. One thing at a time, Eli. One thing at a time. I don't know. It's like the cuck and the slut. That's what I see. The cuck and the slut show. He does not look like a life coach in any word of the matter. And she looks like a slut. She's dressed like a slut. She looks like a slut. She's meant to be here to help people, not fucking pole dance. Maybe I'm just a bit too judgy. Maybe I'm judging too harshly. Maybe I'm judging too harshly. Yes, too judgy. She's still too good for him. Eli and the drunk should swap chairs. Less boring if she leads the show. Well, the idea was that they were meant to be like partners in crime. You know, partners in crime, same level and everything. She's still behind him. She's still at a different height. The background doesn't go with the topic. The lighting is terrible. She looks like a slut. She looks like one of those dolls that have had like they're just so much rouge on their cheek. She doesn't know blush. They look awkward, to put it politely. They look awkward. She looks like, what's with the great big smile? Was he told to like smile and flirt with the camera? Is that what she's there for? Smiling and flirting? Maybe that'll bring some money in, because his content surely isn't. I mean, I'd like to say something else, but I just can't. Wait, is this a recent video? I thought he fixed the studio. No, this is recent. This video was last night. This was last night. This is what it looks like right now. As on his original channel, Cut Eli. It's not his unauthentic one. It's his original channel. His Cuck Eli one. Oh, his coach, Elias Mellis channel. Yes, it's his primary channel. He spent thousands on this setup. He did spend thousands. And look what he got. Yeah, he spent thousands on it. Literal thousands. A dying heart in a dead man's chest. Good evening. How are we this evening? Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Money can't buy class or taste. That is a thing, Bodacious. That is a thing. You I mean, money can get you most places, but it can also get you to other places, like looking like a cheap whore. Looking like a cheap whore being one of them. I mean, it's not doing it for her. Let's be honest. It's not putting her in a good light. It's not making her look good. Money can buy you most things. It could buy you a fancy studio and a setup, and this is what you've got. It could buy you class. Money can't buy you talent. Yeah, money can't make you talented. Yeah, there's a flaw there somewhere. You can have an amazing setup, but money can't buy you talent. It can't buy you good content. It's just not good, Eli. At this point in this like proverbial world, you think you'd have worked it out by now, like your setup, your lighting, your content. You know, I don't know how you get it so wrong. Like, why? Like, why? Like, what is wrong with you? How can you be so wrong? That is a question. How can you believe you're so right when you're so wrong? You know, tunnel vision, maybe. I guess tunnel vision. You didn't listen, Pete. You didn't listen. Went over your head. I missed Pete. Eli was the demise of Pete. It was heartbreaking to see Pete. The thing is, Eli doesn't listen either. It goes both ways. Eli doesn't listen to anyone either. So I guess you could say, why would he listen to anybody if it doesn't go the other way? Neither of them seem to listen to each other. So, you know, this whole setup, this whole, I guess, you know, well, I wouldn't call it a new setup. It's practically the same setup. Nothing's really changed, has it? Let's be honest. This whole promise of a glorious setup and glorious content, and I mean, how much money does, you know, he really make? I mean, he was saying he bought like another hard drive he bought for like £250, and that he keeps every single video he's ever made. How can he not have watched that and realized that every video he's made recently, it's all wrong? It's just all wrong. That the whole setup, the look, the whole thing, it's just wrong. It just doesn't look good. And I can't play his stream because you know, he'll flag me like usual. So I can't stream him anymore because I actually value my channel, and money is good, which I don't get if I'm demonetized. The concern I have now is that, I mean, he's just killing his own channel. Waste of money. Yeah. Total waste of money. The desk, the setup, the hard drive, the mics, the cameras, the lighting. That all means shit if you don't have good content. What's the point of any of it at this point? I mean, 6 years and this is where he is. 6 long years and this is still where he is. I just do not see the point. Dawn wants Pedro and Dion too, 100%. Good evening. Welcome. Situation with her daughter towards the end was interesting. Oh, really? Well, maybe I will stomach watching some of it. I don't know how much I can like put myself through to like watch the whole thing. I bet Dawn does like the BBC. I bet she does. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Eli wants this whole presence on YouTube that he's built up in his head, and he's just not getting it. And I don't think that no matter of him trying is really making a difference, like, at all. Angels don't fall. Hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in ages, Angel. How are we doing? Dion is a little guy. I haven't really seen Dion in Eli's chat recently. I think Dion's like got his own things going on. His own weird things. He must be. He knocked up his girlfriend and she was pregnant for 13 months. Oh my God. The world's like, even elephants like have shorter births than that. Yeah, she broke some record. She broke some. Is Dion big? No. You mean his whole body? Here's Dion's channel. Yeah, Dion's an interesting character, persona, person, life coach, associate. I guess. Dion's baby is like 23-year-old now, according to Don. Yeah, it's probably a fucking adult. The baby is invisible. The doctor was amazed. Dion is an okay guy. He's just a weird online character. I do wonder whether it's a character or whether he is just that weird. I mean, it's hard to tell, right? I mean, it is hard to tell the difference between whether he's a character or whether he's actually just that weird. It could be me. Not entirely sure. Charlie Z is an interesting character. He is. Charlie Zelenoff Light. I'm going with character actor. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. It's Eli is jealous of Dion. Maybe. He could be jealous. I think Eli's jealous that he kind of commands a presence. He didn't talk about P4s. P4s? P4s? I don't know what that means. Oh. Sorry, misclicked. Yeah, I don't understand what that says. Well, maybe Eli knows. I mean, Dawn and Dion do have some kind of connection. I want to say a connection, a presence. You know. I'm surprised that he didn't say Pedro once in that video. Not once? Wow. I mean, to be fair, he says Pedro enough in the other channel. Maybe he's trying to like split them up slightly. Maybe he's trying to like split them, sort of thing. You know, you don't want to say Pedro like 1,000 times. I mean, Pedro could flag him, I guess. Maybe. I think maybe he's jealous of Dion for many reasons. I don't necessarily think it's his intelligence. He's not very street smart, or whatever you want to call it. He's jealous of Dion, because Dion had a child and that Eli will never accomplish. Hey, Anna. How are we doing, girl? How's it up north now that you've moved? Love it up here. It is so peaceful. Always guys with hair. Eli seems to hate young men with hair doing better than himself. And you love it up there. Well, I'm glad, Anna. I'm happy for you. John can't put his fingers through her man's hair. All she gets to touch are man boobs. Man boobs. Get out your moves. The moves have spoken. Well, I don't really have much to say, to be honest. I mean, I don't really know what to talk about. I'm kind of tired from working, but I thought I would go live because people miss me, supposedly. They don't even look right together. I want to put them together. No, they're a bit like chalk and cheese, aren't they? They're a little bit mismatched. He isn't serving her enough either. Wouldn't be surprised if she was chatting it up with other guys. Is that why she's not in the chat when they're on their walk? Is that possible? That's why they're not on the chats? I wonder if Eli and Dawn share bras. I doubt it. Dawn requires a smaller size. Ouch there, Dawn wants Pedro. That's a bit feisty. little bit feisty there, aren't we? Really went for the size matters there, didn't we? Dawn wants Pedro. I mean, you know, each to their own. I don't know. They do seem off, as Gordo said. The pair seem disjointed, disbanded, disheartened. Just dis. They don't really go well together, do they? I mean, let's be honest. They're like chalk and cheese, and she's like mutton, and I don't. There's not even a term for Eli, really, is there? Eli is moldy cake. Moldy cake? Weird. You do say some weird things, Bodacious. You really do. Why is Eli moldy cake? I don't really understand. You look, and me and Mrs. G, and we look well suited to each other as we complement each other. You do. Yeah, you and Mrs. G, you can see you're on the same wavelength. You have the same kind of interests. You probably have the same kind of goals in life. Eli and Dawn are just two polar opposites. Massively polar opposites. I don't know what she sees in Eli. I honestly have sat there and wondered what they see in each other. He just sees a pet project in her, and she originally heard the word estate and trust fund and money and literally wanted to hump him in a car park. And now what? Now she's on benefits with a DUI. She's a raging alcoholic, and God only knows what they talk about. Well, apparently they just talk about YouTube. So, I mean, all they talk about is YouTube. So it's a bit low on the riveting conversation front. I don't know. They must talk about something. They must have a common interest. I don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. You know, what could they have in common? She liked to go to the pub. She liked to play darts. She looked like she liked to hang out at sports bars. She looked like she liked to go out at night and hang out and have fun. And Eli looks like a granddad in slippers who wants to be in by 8 o'clock, live streaming to 5 people. I mean, could you get more different? He is old, rotten, soft, brittle, moldy cake that doesn't pair well with much. Moldy cake. Okay. She looks like she hangs around on street corners looking for punters. I did say she looked like the cuck and the slut earlier. Judgy? Yes. Maybe a bit too much? No. No. Excuse me, I have actually been at work all day. Some of us, you know, unlike Dawn and Eli, actually work. Do you think she would like to hang with chavs? I think she's more of like the sports bar people, like the jocks and that. She would have to look for punters, then beg. Beg like Eli does in his birthday stream. That was a shit show, wasn't it? I'll be his birthday soon. He's going to be the 50, the big 50. I can't wait to, you know, watch the shit show of his birthday stream this year. Can't wait to see how this one turns out. She looks the more adventurous type. I can imagine she would be a dirty bitch in the bedroom, whereas Illy's the vanilla type. I could see she'd be one of those girls that would be down at the pub and like the sports bar with like the football jocks, and she'd play darts and she'd have fun per se. Would she sleep around? Probably. She'd probably have one night stands and everything, but I mean, I don't see a cohesive relationship where they have that much in common. I can see she likes she does like the sandwich. I can see her being a bit disjointed from most of the conversations he has with her. Like, she's not interested in DoorDash. She's not interested in Uber Eats. She's not interested in the gig economy. She's not interested in any of that. Eli likes his mum to watch them in the bedroom to make sure he is doing it right. He's probably got a checklist. He probably ticks it off piece by piece, you know. He's probably 15 minutes late to the bedroom as well, a bit like his streams. I know I'm funny. Is it funny or cringe? Or both? Cringily funny or funnily cringy? I would say it's probably both. We're looking at both, I think. Eli's always late. That's why he has no kids. I mean, I've never known a life coach to be like half hour late to their stream and complain that their setup wasn't resi. They're so busy. How does somebody that doesn't have a full-time job, that doesn't really spend time with family, has no kids, suddenly has so many errands to run and is suddenly so busy all the time? Just all the time. Day in, day out, week after week, night after night. He's busy. He's always saying, oh, we're running errands. We're going to a doctor's appointment. We're so busy. You don't even work. Imagine people that work and have YouTube channels. How do you think they manage it? Thank goodness he doesn't reproduce. Those kids would have a difficult life. Yeah, understanding Eli. Understanding Eli would be the first thing they would struggle with, because even I can't understand Eli, so I doubt a kid's going to have a chance. He doesn't have a job, period. No. I mean, he does say that he does, like, is it like a caretaker / maintenance guy for the houses that his mum's estate owns? But he can't even make a YouTube setup. I barely would trust him wiring a plug, changing a light bulb, than anything else. I mean, would you trust Eli doing maintenance or caretaking on your house? The guy would probably have to watch a YouTube video to change a light bulb. Even I can wire a plug. And I live alone. I don't have mummy dearest to fall on. Surprising that. He'd probably get electrocuted, more than likely. And then he wouldn't go to the doctor because they charge you like £5,000 to be admitted. And, well, he's broke. Obviously, he has no money. I mean, Eli is gross and disrespectful for Dawn. He enjoys talking about her menopause and how she can't have any baby. He does seem obsessed with people's ovaries. He's very obsessed with people's ovaries and whether they can have kids or not. Very obsessed with that. He's so obsessed with everybody else's health and well-being. It's a little bit creepy that he would care that, oh, Dawn's having the menopause. So why would she want that on the internet? If Dawn was having the menopause, which is a really bad time for a woman, I hate to tell you, I've not had it myself, but I know people that have gone through the menopause, and it's a horrible time. You grow excess hair, you have hot flashes, you gain weight, you're moody, you have irregular periods. There is so much that goes with the menopause. It's unbelievable. Some people have to take HRT. You know, it also talks about balls a lot. He does. The menopause. Yes, the menopause. He wants kids, but no woman who can have kids wants Eli. I don't think Eli is the child type. I think technically he's still a child himself. I think Eli still acts like a child. I think he is still in here. I think he's still a child. I think whatever he went through, when he said he was being bullied all of those years, I think Eli is still a child. I don't think he ever grew up. He's not like Peter Pan who never grew up and, you know, didn't have a choice about growing up. You know, Peter Pan was always, you know, young forever. I think Eli chooses to be a child. I think he likes having the blowouts on YouTube. I think he likes having the tantrums. I think he likes having the back and forth like he did on the school playground. I think he's living his youth in his adult years. I don't think Eli ever grew up. I think he's immature. I think he's spoilt. I think he's entitled. I think he's so fucking opinionated on literally everything on the planet, whether it's a person, a theory, a thought, that he doesn't see the world around him. He's very blinkered, very narrow-minded, very two-faced. He's callous with his words. He doesn't think. He never takes into consideration other people's feelings or wants or needs. He's very selfish. He's narcissistic. There's a lot to Coach Eli, and nothing. There's a lot and nothing, because all of that wrapped into one person, no matter how you look at it, is not good. I mean, none of those traits that I have just said are wanted in a suitor. They're just not wanted in a viable suitor. Well, I don't think it's wanted as a suitor. I think he peaked in secondary school. What do you mean by peaked? He wasn't very popular. He hasn't been popular at all, although he claims. His claim is that he was very popular and all the girls wanted him. I mean, the only person that would say that is a person that didn't have all the girls and they all didn't want him just so he kind of sounded better, should we say? Because I hate to say it, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry, Eli. I don't see why the girls would flock to you. I don't see why people would want to be your friend. You are very... his peak isn't very high. No, it's a very shallow peak. We're not talking Ben Nevis here. We're talking more sort of like peak in the park. A little peak in a little hill in the playground sort of thing. But I don't know. This whole Eli life coaching thing, like I said in the title, what do you think of when you hear the word life coach? Is it Coach Eli? Is he what you would, is he the conjoining word to a life coach? He peaked in special ed. Later. Bye, Bodacious. Gotta go. Thanks for coming. Is he the kind of person that you would look at and be like, yes, I need him to life coach me. I can see redeeming qualities, experience, qualifications, a passion for the job. He doesn't really bring anything to it. And is it really a job if you're not being paid? I mean, thanks, Bodacious. Well, I mean, as you saw the picture of Dawn, it's they're just not, they don't have the right desk, the right height, the right lighting. They don't even have the right content for the two of them. Nothing's like gelling. Not in my eyes, anyway. Someone else might stand out from, looking onto it and say, yes, I think they suit each other. I think this is a bit OTT. I'm not seeing it myself. I have to say, I'm not seeing it myself. I see things for how they are and how they look and how they're portrayed. And if he's trying to portray a different message, he's not doing it very well. But that could just be me, obviously. I could just be seeing it one way. I could be biased because I do hate Eli, and maybe I'm biased on everything that's connected to Eli, whether it's Dawn, the channel, the content. Maybe I am biased. So, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Everyone who knows Eli develops a similar bias. Yeah, I think it takes time, but I think eventually everybody comes round to that, way of thinking. I think some people take longer than others. I think some people like to give them the benefit of the doubt. They like to see or try and see the good in everybody. I don't see anything in Eli that is of any good. I don't see anything in Dawn that is of any good. And when I think of a life coach, it's not the person I hear. It's not the person I see. The content isn't how I would feel that a life coach would act. And again, it could be me being biased. I don't want to throw my opinions on you there or tell you how to think or feel or blah, blah, blah. But from my own 2 eyeballs over the last 6 years, or coming up to 7 of watching Eli, he has more or less been the same for years. Pretty much the same. Nothing really has changed. He's tried to change the setup. I mean, it's still not working for you there, Eli. I love all your videos. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael K. Wood. If you like all my videos, consider donating to the channel. PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks, or become a member. It all goes back into my channel. If you love it so much, also give it a thumbs up as well. That's free. But thank you, Michael. That's nice of you. I mean, it's been a while since I've streamed. It must be a couple of weeks. I haven't really felt like live streaming, and honestly, I don't feel there's a need for me to live stream very often anymore. I don't think people really watch my channel anymore. Unless I'm restreaming Eli, I don't think anyone would care. And I can't restream Eli because he'll flag me. So there's that. But thank you, Michael. That's very nice of you. But I guess I picked the wrong time to stream again. Maybe a bit early. I know it's like 7 o'clock where I am. But I've been at work all day. I was kind of tired. Thought I would live stream for a bit, make a bit of money. Try and get some donations in so I can get paid by YouTube next month. That kind of thing. Also just discuss Eli for a bit, shit all over his channel, like I always do. But, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. It's a bit quiet in the chat. There doesn't seem to be a lot of people here, which is fine. You know, I used to restream Eli and have lots in the box, but I can't restream him anymore because he tries to flag my channel. And last time he took it down. So, I mean, I have to be careful, as they say. Well, it's very quiet in the chat. I guess everyone's either working or eating. There's 6 people watching. If anyone is actually here, you could say hi. And I have a lot of lurkers to my channel. I don't know why. People can freely chat in my chat. That's something that I actually do have. There's no nightbot. There's no 1 minute delay. There's no cleansing the chat of trolls. There's no scrutiny. There's no judging. There's no assumptions. There's no bias. It's just an open chat, which is what I pride myself on. The fact that you can come in and have an opinion. You're not instantly banned unless you say something really stupid. You're allowed to be your own person in the chat within reason. Obviously, if it's derogatory or whatever, obviously it's not allowed. But apart from that, my chat is quite a free domain. But yeah. Is anyone still here? It's very quiet. I don't know if you want me to continue streaming or stop. As the chat's gone dead, I can only assume that you're not interested in the topic, or you're not interested in the channel, you're not interested in me. It could be all three. Could be going for the hat trick today. But if there's nobody here, then there's no real reason to carry on the stream. Unless somebody types in the chat, I'm going to assume there's no one here. And I have been live for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, the topic of the day. What do you think of when you hear the word life coach? What rings to mind? Dorky person in a hat? A person yelling and screaming on a trail at millennials and gig economy people? Does, a slut dressed as mutton, dressed as lamb spring to mind when you think of life coach? What about a raging alcoholic with 3 DUIs to their name? Does that scream life coach? Not sure of that one. But thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Once, Pedro, if you want to consider helping the channel, a PayPal, super chat, super thanks, or you can become a member. All of it goes back into my channel. Times are hard, I know, but any amount that you donate does go back into my channel, keeps me afloat, keeps my channel going, allows me to do what I do in my spare time, i.e. YouTube, gives me a bit of freedom, money-wise. But so where is everyone this evening? It's very quiet tonight. Very quiet, in fact. Why is everyone not chatting? I don't get why the chat is so cold. They want to adopt, but when they do a background check for history, they can't adopt. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, they can't adopt, can they? Because their history's going to flag the DUIs. It's going to flag the domestic violence, was it, that she had. It's going to flag that he's a fake life coach who ended up getting his brother into trouble for fraud and embezzlement, I think it was. So he's not exactly like painting the Life Coach of the Year award. Not getting any awards with his track record, is he? Like, yeah, no awards coming to Eli anytime soon. But no, I wouldn't have let them adopt a puppy, let alone a human being. I think a puppy's probably about all he could manage, and even that's like pushing it. Or, I mean, that's what I would say anyway. I wouldn't even let him adopt a puppy. I think a cat would be too much. Eli's just not children orientated. And neither's Dawn. How can you expect an adoption agency to look at Dawn, who takes drugs, who's an alcoholic, who has 3 DUIs, has a quite tumultuous relationship with her own living daughter, and Eli, who's never had kids, doesn't really, doesn't really get on well with that type of age group, hence hating millennials. So he's not really going to get on with a child with his thoughts and theories and just no. He just doesn't suit the 2.4 fatherly child look. He just doesn't fit the bill. He fits the bill of like a person that wanted everything, but didn't get it. You know, he's the homeless guy on the street that wanted the family, that wanted the friends, that wanted the lifestyle, and just missed out. You know, sometimes you just can't have everything. It's one thing that he just can't have, no matter what, because no adoption agency would even look at them. The DUIs alone, with the domestic violence charge apparently she had not so long ago, it just wouldn't look good. There's no prospects for them having kids, apart from the fact having kids would mean she could still sit on her ass and contribute nothing and do nothing, which we do know that she is an A-grade student at the very least of sitting on her ass. That she does excel at. If there's an award for doing, you know, little to nothing to contribute to society, she's there. Like, plaque, award, bouquet of flowers, you know. But reality, nah. Just no. Nope. Absolutely, ipso facto, naughty. Just no. You know, we all have those wants and needs, and yes, not all of them. You know, she does a lot. She does a lot. She sleeps and rests all day. She does a lot, does she? What does she do? What does she do, Fallout? What does she do that takes up so much of her unworking life? You know, she's quite drunk most of the time, or she's drunk on stream most of the time. Most of the stream she's hammered. She can barely string a sentence together sometimes. And I've known Eli for 6 years, and his channel had theoretically done better without her. That much is true. The channel had done better without her. He thought her coming to the channel would bring it something. In fact, it actually took away from the channel more than he'll ever know. It took away from the channel. It didn't bring stuff to the channel. In fact, it probably brought him more trouble. And for a non-drama channel, as he so calls himself, it's not bringing him anything. It's not bringing him any help. It's not bringing him any beneficiary because there's no money coming in. Where's the money from? He's not making any. He thought the whole beef with Pedro and Hannibal was going to be like dollar. How many of these people have you seen break open their wallets and donate to him? How many? 1, 2 in the last month? How much are they donating? $1, $5, $100? He's not making much. Not making much at all. And he has to make $100 before he even gets to cash any of it out. In the UK, I only have to make £60. He has to make $100 before he even cashes a dime. And I've not seen many of the DoorDash people. There's Bravo that seems to donate 99 cents a day. There's a couple of others that will donate willy-nilly. But no one's really opening their wallets for this hardcore coaching. They don't need life coaching. None of them. None of them have come to Eli on the basis of he wants life coaching, which is what his channel is supposedly for. He wants to be a life coach, not a drama mule, not a gig economy guru. He wants to be a life coach. And there is no one in that chat that I can see that needs $1 a day. That's all. Yeah, $1. You know, even in the 30 days, good for Bravo donating $1 to him. YouTube takes 30% of that dollar. So you're getting what? 70 odd pence, 60 odd pence. Over the course of a month, you're not hitting the £100 target to even get paid at that point. And his AdSense, there's no way he makes that amount. There's no way he makes that amount of AdSense either to even make up for the shortfall of having no donations. So if he's trying to make a viable business, he needs to try harder. As they say, you need to put more effort in. You need to push the life coaching and give up the gig stuff. Because the life coaching people are coming to your channel now and all they're hearing about is gig economy. Now you're meant to be a life coach. And all you're talking about is Pedro and Hannibal and the drama with Talk and the drama with Hot Facts. You're not coaching anymore. You're just ranting about other channels and beefing with them again. So it's just different drama in a different place. You haven't changed the content. You've just changed the location. It's still drama. It's just elsewhere. With a different set of people. Different, as Lycan Legion would say, same shit, different day. That's literally all it is. So if you want to continue the life coaching, you have to pretty much choose the gig economy or the life coaching, because the people that are coming for the coaching don't want to hear about the gig economy. But the gig economy brings you these 4 people that have come to your channel. And if you were suddenly to change your content away from the gig economy to normal content, would they even still be there? Would they be another person that just gets up and walks off? Like the rest of the people have that have come to your channel who recently are like tired of the gig economy stuff. They're bored of it. Dare I say they are unentertained by your gig economy, because really now, you know, the glitch is out there, the shit's hit the fan, the news is broke, he's been deactivated. What else is there? What else is there? The people who are there, they are not there for Eli. No, I'm not exactly sure what they're there for. There's a couple in there who, I want to say, genuinely like Eli. It's a stretch, I know. I think they genuinely like him. Whether they agree with everything he says and does, or whether they agree with all his opinions and vice versa, I don't know. I'd be very surprised. I would be very surprised if that was yeah, I would be very surprised if the people that are there for the gig stuff now would stay if he chose to move slightly away from that kind of content. Let me know what you think. That's what I think. I think that the gig economy stuff keeps the couple of people there, but I don't know if they would stay if he suddenly changed his content to less gig stuff now. Whether the gig people would listen or partake or have any involvement, I don't know. They are agreeing with his lies and hate against other gig people. Yeah, it's just more hate bonding, isn't it, Jenny? Once again, they're just a band of hate bonding. Eli hates hate bonding. He thinks it's a thing that only like people that have no other option on YouTube do, and they're like bottom of the rung, and you know, it's a last ditched attempt to, you know, a last ditched attempt to make something of themselves by banding with people they don't necessarily like, but because they hate somebody else, they're fully engaged in this like shit show. And I don't see what Eli gets out of it. He's not in the gig economy. He doesn't work for the gig economy anymore. I don't see the outside interest to be a part of something that you're not involved in anymore. I know. Hey, Angel. I don't see the point of the gig economy being a part of him if he's not still in it, because he's not benefiting from anything that's going on because he doesn't do it anymore. If he was still in the gig economy and still did DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that, I could see the reason behind still talking about it and still being a part of it. But if you're not actually getting, you know, so I don't see the point of it. I just don't. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to somebody else, but me, not so much. I know it's a very rhetorical conversation, because no matter what you would say, I guess he could spin it and say, oh, well, I was a part of the economy, so of course it affects me. You know, I was a part of the gig economy. I was there when it all went down. You weren't. All of this stuff that's happened recently has happened outside of when you worked for it. So I've also believed that the glitch, if he'd have had it and knew about it, I hands down would say he would have fucking used it. You're telling me that Eli, if he knew about the glitch, he wouldn't have been using it to his own advantage and maybe selling it off to people? And like, come on, Eli. Let's be fair at this point, you know. Yeah, probably, you know. You probably don't need to be in the gig economy because you're not in it. You're not working in it. Anything in the gig economy now is technically doesn't affect you at all. Makes no sense. But you know, that's just my opinion. Makes no sense. But are there 9 people here? Do we have some lurkers this evening? Because we do like some lurking. Does everyone just lurk my channel now? Or are these all Eli trolls that, you know, don't want to type in the chat because it gives me a view? That's fine. Jenny. Yeah, I got 9 people lurking. All the lurkers in the house, put the eyes on the channel. Willy Boy. Who's Virginia and Willy Boy? Oh, are they your nemesis? Should we call it? Angels don't fall. Are they your nemesis? Can't even get the words out. Nemesis is, you know that one. You know, me. We know what you mean. Yeah. Tongue-tied. Well, thank you to the 8 people here. I'm sure there are some Eli lurkers out there who, you know, just love the fact that I say the word Coach Eli. You know. My stalkers that doxed me and made death threats, slander, and lies. You know, the scumbag of YouTube. Fake AF. Of course I know, Angel. There are stalkers everywhere. Nemesis. Yes, your arch nemesis. Your arch nemesis. Yeah, them ones. Yeah. See, Nerve isn't like that bad. I mean, he used to watch my channel quite a bit and like pop in and have his opinions, but he's been quite tame recently, which is nice. I don't mind him. He's a little weird, a little quirky, but nothing wrong with weird and quirky per se. He's a little bit, you know, but so are most people on YouTube. I mean, look at Coach Eli. He's a bit, he's a bit, No, because they are nobodies and nothings. No, they are nothing and nobodies. It's a bit like Eli. They should really just band together and just be blatant nobodies and nothings. Eli is a big weirdo and an oddball. My nemesis is the wind and the Dejan and Satan. Yeah, I'd say me and Satan are probably, probably little bros. Eli is a mental case, an abusive narcissist. Ooh, truth bombs coming from everywhere this evening. We do like truth bombs, Angel. We do like a truth bomb. I can't do anything other than truth. Truth. Truth bombs are good. Bombs away. Or truth bombs away. Sorry, should I say. Bombs away. But oh well. Angels don't fall on a second account? How many accounts do you have, Angel? Angel's like here, there, and everywhere. And hello, by the way, Raven. Hey, Angel. I'm hoping you're the same Angel and haven't been talking to a troll Angel. Who the fuck knows nowadays? Everyone's a troll, really, aren't they? I mean, let's be honest. Everyone's a troll. No, I changed my profile photo. Oh, okay. Same person, just changed your picture just to confuse me. I got my wrench. Ah, yeah, you got your wrench on your Angel one. Well, you know, you should... Angel's got... Well, I can't see your wrench because I'm on StreamYards. I can't see a wrench on StreamYards. It doesn't show wrenches. I wish it did. I wish you could do things like modding from StreamYard and other stuff, but that would be a joy, wouldn't it? Very quiet this evening. I don't know where everyone is. I threw it all over the scatter the fake accounts that Virginia makes for her parallel construction. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh dear. It's a bit blurry. Hang on. Why is my camera blurry? Do you hate that when you've got a blurry camera? Yeah, that'll do. I look blurry, but you know, it's how I'm feeling today. We're feeling blurry. Well, I've been live streaming for 2 hours. We've had 2 donations from Bodacious and Nothing But Silicone. So thank you to both of them. Bodacious, as always, your massively generous donations are always appreciated. And Nothing But Silicone has started donating quite a lot recently. So thank you to Silicone as well. Again, greatly appreciated that anyone that can donate even a little. I know not a lot of people on YouTube the last couple. No, where is everybody? What happened to everyone? I know Lycan Legion's kind of, you know, I wouldn't say obsolete now, but, you know. It's conspiring a premeditated false accusation to make it sound as if it was true. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone's just not been around. You know, no one's really been in my chat recently. I know I haven't live streamed recently, but there's not you, Angel. My chat's been a bit dead since I don't restream Eli anymore. But I love my channel so much that I can't restream Eli because it takes money from me. The problem I have with restreaming Eli is it costs me money. I restream Eli, they fucking flag me. I'm not Lycan and I'm not Sarah. I don't have permission to restream, and Eli is such a bitch-made motherfucker. He fucking flags my channel, or he'll get someone else to do it. He got Riley to flag my channel last time. What many receipts that I have on these psychos? I bet you have a shit ton, Angel. But since I don't stream Eli anymore, my channel just dropped. It's fucking nothing. It really is nothing anymore. And I don't even know whether to put the time or effort into it, because the whole fucking Eli restreams were good and they make money, but he's fucking boring as fuck. I do not have the patience to stream him anymore. You know, I don't have the patience to sit there and fucking restream possibly the most boring content that is like on YouTube right now. Yeah, it's I mean, a lot of people on YouTube are pathetic. I do my own thing now. If people come over, they come. Plus, I don't really talk about the drama. Yeah. I mean, Lycan Legion's not disbanded. They're still out there. It's just Jamie's had so much shit over the last, 6 months with Tiffany and Granny's watching and all of these other people that just want to see his demise. And I wouldn't say backed away from the Legion at that point, but his drama just went too far for me. The whole, P word was just too far, and all of that, and I just, no, I backed out slightly. But I would restream Eli, but he would flag my channel. And then if he flags my channel, I then can't earn any money. So then there's no point, sort of thing. I pay no mind to the store because I'm busy with real life and in the world that actually exists outside of La La, fairy tale, fantasy world. They slip up a lot. Only do about half an hour in the mornings and do videos a couple of times a week. Yeah, I really don't do much anymore. They forget about their lies and stunts and oust themselves. They do. Everything comes to light eventually. Hey, Sarah. I haven't been on because I've been busy with work. Yeah, pretty much me too. I've had a lot going on recently, I must admit. YouTube hasn't exactly been my prime priority. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Oh. People don't come up on panels anymore. That's why I don't do streams anymore. So I just post a short here or there that on average gets around 2 to 2.47k views in the first 12 to 14. Yeah, I've not really bothered. I don't see a point anymore. Oh, Drama After Dark's been on. She's done some restreams of Eli, but she's quite busy with work. I mean, that's hence why I don't really stream. Only ones on Eli's these days. Yeah, she does some sporadic Eli stuff, but nothing, you know. I sometimes restream him in the afternoon, but I work. Yeah, same as me. I really don't have time for Eli anymore. I'm just too busy. I have too much of a life for Eli, and honestly, he's too boring. He wants to stream him. He's like a sad sap now. He doesn't really have any interesting content. Nerve Gorilla, the same little kid Game Boy shit. I haven't really watched Nerve, and Nerve doesn't really affect me anymore. If Nerve wants to come over here and call me an e-beggar, I mean, that's up to him. I'm kind of over the whole Nerve thing. You know. Nerve is like small fry. Small fry, big fish, little pond, or little pond, big fish. Same shit, different day. Bit like all of these channels. He's not even interesting, more dull and bland. Yeah, it's like a lot of channels. I mean, Eli's like about as interesting as watching paint drying. It's not worth it anymore. Eli got boring. Yep, he got boring. Eli's just not that interesting anymore. I mean, to be fair, he never was. Yeah, other stuff, more interests. Plenty of world out there for the taking. Yeah, plenty of other stuff to do. The only thing he's not got on that deserves some airtime is his pop filter. Fuzz Fuzz, the pop filter. Yeah, he's pretty much... Well, he's pretty much killed off most of his audience, hasn't he? Let's be honest. Pretty much. I mean, you don't really go to watch him anymore. You just go to see if he's having any drama. And within about 10 minutes, you get the gist of the stream and you're out. You should get a pair of googly eyes. I should, shouldn't I? And get a pair of googly eyes. Let's put a light on. Let there be light. I'm kind of cold, so I'm going to put a jumper on. But, the gig communities are stopped talking about Eli. I mean, they will do. He's like a dying topic. People will only talk about him for so long if he's actually worth talking about. But I mean, how long can you go at the same people? Eli said it for years that, you know, he's been going at Pedro for like, is it a year now? Maybe round about that way. Hmm. $5 to 6 months on Pedro, at least. And I think he could probably go another 5 to 6 months. It's like Super Mario. You can only play the same Nintendo character so long, then you have to just stop and hope to buy Tetris when you have enough dough. Yeah, it's just same shit, different day, isn't it? The thing is, he said not to go at Pedro. It's the same with everything. Shit has a shelf life of interest. Okay, Angel, well, thanks for coming along. Well, if you want to like and subscribe and give us a big thumbs up, support the channel with a PayPal, super chat, super thanks. I'm going to head off. I've been at work all day and I've actually got work tomorrow. I've been at work the last 10 out of 12 days. I'm mentally, physically drained. If you want to donate to the channel and help me out, that would be amazing. I'm sorry I can't restream Eli. If Eli gave me permission to restream him again, I could restream him, but I still wouldn't believe him because, you know, I don't exactly say like good things about him. You know, if I used to have permission to stream him, and if I had it again, I probably would restream him just for the sake of restreaming him. But I'm going to head off because I've worked 10 out of 12 days. I'm tired and I'm cold. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.